Hello everyone, this is the Deputation, here to just give you a layout update and an equipment update. Uh, last weekend, me and my buddy Pat, like in the last video I already talked about this a lot, but we built the new benchwork for my new layout, and in only 5 days of work, this is what it all looks like. The biggest accomplishments were the finishing of the freight yard and the roundhouse and terminal area, and then the main shop, and the addition of the Siebold Locomotive Works. But then during construction of that, I ran out of ballast. I needed two 22 radius corners. I needed a ton of straight track for the future auxiliary shop to go there, and plus for another equipment track. And so this weekend I was able to go to the roundhouse with my mom and bought a ton of stuff. And there's a used Rivarossi Union Pacific HO coach. Bought that for $10. I love it. It's beautiful. It's got really no dings or nothing. It's perfect. So it's just nice to have. Then I wanted to get a new station, but it's cheaper just to buy extension platforms to my station over there. It'll be moved over here though. But yeah, this nice platform. I was gonna experiment with some foliage, or however you say that. But basically just a bunch of like turf and autumn type of colors. I liked it. I had to get 2 more packs of ballast. I don't even know if that's going to be enough, but that should be enough to at least ballast the main lines and most of the track. It's not even the exact color. They didn't have fine gray, but I had to go with medium gray because that's the only color that was close to it, and that's the only one that really had that was, like I said, close to it. Got a ton of track. I got 8 pieces of straight track and the 222 radius corners that I needed. So this will be good because I needed straight track for the roundhouse tracks and the new future auxiliary shop track. So there you go. There's all the track. Then we got my favorite little guy that I got. This awesome AC Gilbert 1960s, or actually 1960 little shunter. When I saw this thing, I always like to go through their used section, and when I saw it, I just immediately grabbed it and just loved it. It has like the wheels and the rods like a Heisler locomotive would have. It says it runs, but I'll be giving it an entire overhaul, cleaning it up, and making it look great. I got that for $20. But I love it. It's never seen one before, and needs some rod work and just cleaning. But can't wait to work on this thing. Hey guys, I'm back, and it's only been a day since I did this, the beginning part of the video, when I acquired all the new scenery stuff, and it's definitely all been put to use. As you can see, the ballast I already ran out again, unfortunately, but they only had 2 packs of the kind that I needed, but I was able to put it to good use, and finish this, the double mainline part right here, where it goes into the staging area and the freight yard, so that came out really well. Also here I'm working on installing the old signal that we have. I'll be wiring it to a different controller later. Being able to see it working. It works great with photos and everything. And this I just did a couple minutes ago. I really like how it came out. I took basically the fall color, it's like polyfiber really, and just kind of sprinkled it all, simulate fall. And I think it came out great. And I got these 2 lights, and they're wired up now. It took a little while, but now, see, I took this old like wood beam, and I hand sawed it. So I have 3 individual smaller pieces there. These 2 were just blocks we had. They both work. See, you can dim them more appropriate for the lighting. See, it looks great. I really like how this came out. And I'll probably be having like an old caboose sitting there, if you're wondering. It's a good use of old cheap controllers for lighting fixtures. Now we'll go over here to the other ballasted section, and this is probably one of my favorite parts of the layout. There's the new station platform extension. There's the wrought iron fence kit I built months ago, and this is why I wanted it, so you can separate the station tracks from a main line, an ongoing main line, and it came out really good. Looks very real. So yeah, that's done too. When I get more ballast, I'll be doing this area next. The next big project will be this area. Those are basically all it. You know, you got these tracks, and also with the track I bought at the Roundhouse I installed. This is where the future auxiliary shop will be. It'll be a Helgen, I think 15-inch stall shop. It looks like a trolley barn kind of. That's what you would say. There's a place called the Astoria Railway Preservation Society in Astoria, Oregon, and that's basically what the design is based off of. But it's big, that's why we were looking at it. And also the little shunter diesel, bought the 1960 AC Gilbert and or American Flyer jack shaft shunter. It's way far along in its restoration. Fully cleaned the wheels, removed the rods, straightened it, cleaned these screws that hold in the rods, cleaned the bell, cleaned the brass headlights and tail light, because it's all brass really. And I'm working on the left side screw. Probably install a new screw on the left side before it's done. I have the coupler pockets removed so I can install new couplers and new screws instead of the pins they had. But it looks fantastic compared to what it arrived in. So it's really coming along. Trying to think of what else that I really, well, I'm trying to think of what else not only that I did, but I've got working on. Also, this is going to be the SCVR rolling stock and or equipment track. I need a lot more track for that, but it's being built. So yeah, that's all my stuff.